Hey, how's everybody doing today? I am the Thesampleman. How are you doing, everybody, this glorious Monday? It is Monday, March 24th, 2025. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing well. I'm doing all right. Hey, there, GF Rex. Okay, I can hear myself. Alright, we're doing the nighttime stuff, if I remember correctly. What is this city's fucking name? Oh my god. Basel. It's Basel. I remember now. But we're gonna get going here very shortly. Very shortly. I keep wanting to call it Ruhr, even though it's not Ruhr. And here we go. Let's keep this, let's keep these shenanigans rolling.
Now, what's it say?
We got 4 SPG. I finished the latest version of my AR mystery game. I'd love for you to test it out. If you solve the puzzles and give me your thoughts and experience, I'd be happy to reward you. I'll be waiting at the tunnel in the artisanal district. Another game? Another of the mystery game? I like this. I like this. We do this immediately. We have a mystery game to compete in. This man is so dark and mysterious. So this leads down a mine, does it? That would make an excellent backdrop for a game, but nah, it's probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Archive Solutions, you had a request for us? Well, I didn't expect you to help me out again. Thank you. Figured we'd at least hear you out. What's got you all the way out in Basel anyhow? Especially all the way out here in the dark. You ain't up to something shady, are you? I'm just scouting locations for my new game. It has a mystery theme, so it only makes sense for it to be dark and secretive. Let's get down to business, then, if that's alright with you. I've worked with a really bright friend of mine on this concept, so if I can iron out the kinks, I'm sure it'll be a hit. Oh yikes, almost got tricked into win 11 just now. Oh god! Yeah. My computer is not eligible to be upgraded to Windows 11, so I'm thankfully off the hook for that shit. Thank God. You'll solve a series of puzzles, all while using these special gimmicks that fit Basel hand in glove. Yeah? What kind of gimmicks are we talking? Well, it would spoil the fun if I just told you. Here, have this leaflet. Let's see here. Urgent message from HQ. Catch a rogue hacker on the loose in Basel. HQ will track the target's movements and relay them to you ASAP. All transmissions will be sent in code to avoid leaking information. Decode the messages and apprehend the hacker. Secret agents, huh? Alright, I'll bite. And decoding our messages forms the puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly. Sounds fun, right? I think we really knocked it out of the park with this one. So what do you think? Interested in giving it a shot? Sure, why not? Fuck it. Sure, we got other work taken care of, so why not? Awesome, I was hoping you'd be up for it. Let me put your names down under the tester group real quick. There's another tester working through the game right now, so see if you can solve the puzzle before they do. I see, I didn't realize we weren't the only testers at the moment. Yeah, I'm sending applications all over the place. My other tester just started just a few minutes ago. I've got a special reward for whoever beats the game first, so good luck. It's on now, isn't it? Well, good luck. I'll be watching from the sidelines to make sure everything's running smoothly. And here he goes. So what now? We don't even have our first message yet. This is true. He did say that HQ would send us messages, but how? HQ to Spriggan. We've found traces of the hacker in the artisanal district. Investigate the suited triad. Whoa, I didn't recognize this address at all. I think it really is him. First riddle should be easy to solve. Imagine it's like a warm-up. Makes sense. Let's get cracking then. Okay, we got a long journey to find that other... My God. We must roll. I need to go upstairs. I can't freaking talk today. That's the... No, I was going the right way. God damn it. This... I was going the right way. Get back here. There we go. Well, if there ever was a suited triad, this be it. Not the easiest first riddle in the world. There are chimneys everywhere around here. Indeed, it does make sense for a district this industrious. And it looks like we're not the first to make it this far either. I've walked around this damn place for ages and was right here this whole time? Oh, looks like it threw the other tester for a loop. And there's the next set of instructions. It's almost like he's watching us. Normally I would assume the same, but I imagine at least one of us would have noticed them if they were tracking us by hand. I think we're receiving these messages automatically based on our Zypha location data. That might be giving him too much credit. No offense to him. No, I think this is the work of his helper. Must be a network expert. Got a lot to think about once this is done, but that can wait. Let's look at his next message real quick. HQ to Spriggan. The hacker is long gone from this area, unfortunately. We picked up another trail elsewhere in the artisanal district, though. Investigate the bat's roost. Yeah, go figure. Of course, there's more to it than that. It auto downloads like an update, and even prompts you using the same icon. Tells you that it needs to reboot to install it. Ugh. And talk about cryptic. The hell's a bat? All caps. Ordinarily, I would assume the mammal, but given how it's written, I assume it's alluding to something else. At any rate, we didn't encounter any bats in the mine, if memory serves. Those letters do ring a bell. Where have I seen them before? Got nothing. The roost part makes me think it's someplace they all come back to, or that they'd normally be out and about. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that fits the description. This one sounds more specific. Ticket gate. Just don't hurt the bats. I'll try not to. Well, this is the Aerotram station. I think we've struck gold here. All right, that does make sense. BAT is an acronym for the Basel Aerotram. Oh, all right, yeah, makes sense that this is the roost. They all stop here. And boom, there's the next message. HQ to Spriggan, the hacker has made their way toward Newtown. Board the tram and pursue them. Straightforward enough, this one. Yeah, let's hop on. We must follow. This does offer an exceptional view. Oh, I see a familiar face took the tram just before us. Let's see here. Well, if it ain't the Aramis kid we bumped into earlier. He's been a step ahead the whole way, from the looks of it. Well, I'm not about to let some snot-nosed runt like him outwit me. Let's get moving. Man, I remember when I was all held up about beating people to a punch like that. Youth, huh? I'd think of a zing, but you make fun of yourself well enough as is. That's mean! That's mean! Don't laugh! Don't laugh, Rosette. It looks like they've already made their move. Looks like it. So what, now what? We found new traces of the hacker. Disregard the kitty for now. Your target is Zcat number 1. Disregard the... Oh, that's what it is. Might help to write it out on paper. This one would have been too much for the small fry's brain. How cruel. I got a pretty good idea of what the objective is. You can see it on the sign over there. Let's head on over and take a look. A cat, huh? But what do cats have to do with the orbital net? Oh, her.
It's so convenient.
Let's keep it going. We must go. We must go and obtain the stuff. Z1 car. And here we are. Zcat number 1 minus the cat. A Z1 race car. So you just cut the cat, huh? Almost too easy. Our next message should be arriving shortly. Yep, stay sharp, gang. Well, that was an anticlimactic. Let's see here. Yo, you in the game too? Yeah, I guess so. Didn't know there were other people doing this. HQ to Spriggan, the hacker got away. But their tracks are fresh. They should still be nearby. Head for coordinate marker WXBC. Oh god. Well, what in the hell is this? Doesn't make a lick of sense. But I really don't want to lose to these guys. Gotta think this one over. Well, I'll be heading out. Catch you later. Have fun. Best of luck out there. Puzzling time. Let's start with the easiest stuff first. I suspect that we need to fill in the square marks with letters. Once we complete the sequence, the phrase will come together. Yeah, and once we have the full phrase, the rest is a cakewalk from there. Let's follow the code and see what we can find. Time to go down. Alright, let's go this way. Is it down here? Let's go! So first floor is Vern's Arms, second is Vern's Store. The building itself is Vern Plaza. Vern Arms, or VA, that lines up with the code. It's not too hard if you know your way around. We made good time on this puzzle from the looks of it. Would you look at that, another message. P.S. From the engineer, a pair of ZCF goggles will spell your way. ZCF goggles can be found at the Vern Store if memory serves. We heard about them earlier, didn't we? Yes, ZCF is the Liberal Kingdom's principal engineering company. They were notable for building the first orbital airships. So now we got Liberalian goods in the picture. That really makes me think it's her. Anyway, let's go get those goggles. Hey, quick question. You guys stock ZCF goggles? We sure do. Here's a pair for you. They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame, so... Oh, the lens, perhaps? Bingo. Check this shit. Await the arrow tram. The bench will beckon. Guess we just got followed the breadcrumbs now. The arrow tram is just up the stairs. Let's make haste. VA, they don't mean Vern Arms, do they? What else could it be? I hate this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Oh geez, he is very frustrated. Stop being so frustrated, James. Looks like we're a step ahead this time. Let's hurry. Can't let this kid show up. Catch up, I mean. We must run! We must fly! Well, if it ain't the student council president, figured you had a hand in this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
So little Miss Violet was behind it all, huh? Feels oddly appropriate. I'm flattered to hear that from Longport's own little prodigy. How did you get roped into all this? Well, I happen to know the game master through the net, you see. He'd been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. I figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with the idea of this game. What better setting for a cyber-themed story than Basel? I even got to try out this new mail API that I'd been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Do you just know everyone ever? Jeez. I did learn about your hacking exploits as Kitty through MK's database, but I didn't realize your talent spanned far more than just security. Thank you. I still have much to learn, of course. Oh my god. Fucking Ren. Took him long enough. Must have fell behind somewhere. Huh. I was wondering why you were here. This was just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all just stupid. The council president broke our own curfew for this shit? Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking Aramis student wandering around the city past curfew. Imagine my shock upon learning it was none other than you. So, James, did you have fun being a naughty little boy? Huh, barely felt a thing. All that effort for a dud of a game. Goddamn, James, calm down, jeez! Oh, could have sworn I heard you racking your brain a bit at some of those riddles there. Okay, fine. They did make me think a little. Kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, so did you really make the auto-send API thing for the emails? Like you made that from scratch? How the hell are you even real? No wonder Ronald and I don't measure up. Well, fine, I admit it, you're pretty damn good. Aw, thanks. But flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say if, as you mentioned, everyone found out I was breaking my own rules. Sure. Just as long as you keep me a secret too. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like they've worked things out. Yeah, just kids being kids. Ronald, eh? So he's the other brain cell in James's group. At least things have settled down now. Well, good work, everyone! And thank you for the rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Ren. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me! Hell yeah! If you ever get the idea of some other game, do let me know. Got it. Thanks a bunch. Man, I never thought my online friend would be a high schooler. You're really something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the orbital net at your age? I feel like you're gonna leave me behind if I'm not careful. I gotta branch out and level up my programming skills. Oh my, Percy getting fired up right now. He's getting fired up. Look at it. Look at him. Look at that intense stare he's got right there. He's just staring daggers into people. Best of luck with that, pal. Gotta say, this was all pretty fun, so I'd be down to try whatever you come up with next. Thank you. I still have a lot of kinks to iron out, for sure, but I might be able to go public soon. It's almost ready for the average Joes and Janes, I think. Now, here's a little prize for you guys, since you got it here first and all. Again, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to the next game.
That's the right.
Hell yeah. Give me that money. I only got money. Well, you know what? Fine. That's fine. We take the money. We take the money and we scram. Okay, let's go around town and do shit. Let's go to the artisanal district.
Taking off now.
Oh, they want me to use the truck to go to the fucking... Vern Arms.
Let's be on our
Where's
way.
Vern Legs? I don't know, but his arms are here.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
You might. Vern Legs. Modify our
Hello there.
ornament here. All right. You know what? Let's modify our...
See you again.
Okay. You probably will see me again, actually.
Hello there.
I don't have enough for attack 3 chords.
See you again.
Very well.
Get me out of here. Okay, we need to go to the canyon, so let's... Had today off for our Colorado trip. Well, since I was home, I hiked along the river here instead. Sure is relaxing instead of standing next to a waterfall. Nice. Hell yeah. And just relaxing. Let's go to the canyon. But hell yeah. Today I did my grocery shopping. Nothing crazy today. And then helped my uncle and did his grocery shopping.
Yes, it should be perfect.
And did that sort of stuff. And then tomorrow is my ma's heart doctor, which is a nice little drive away. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna be good to go. What's that? Yeah, what is that there, Reset?
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
Holy shit! Again? Some of our research was supposedly used in making it too. What is it, Pio? Uh-oh. That wasn't what I thought it was it? A low-altitude communication satellite flying 900 cellage off the ground under the sea of stars. One of the many cutting-edge orbits you guys are operating in secret, huh?
Indeed. Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, all right. So this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in.
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must make things easy just having a computer do everything for you. Oh yeah, you free for the direct on Wednesday? I'll be catching it after work probably. Next Wednesday? It's next Wednesday, right? Yeah. I probably will watch that direct. Definitely. It's going to be a crazy direct.
Something about that just doesn't sit right with me.
There's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only ones whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and the like too. The Genesis and Almada aren't much different. But whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. You should try and keep that in mind.
Sure. Loud and clear, Professor Arkwright. I was forced to grapple with that damn tyrant. I know what I'm doing on that front.
Huh, yeah, I suppose you do. You don't mind me telling the other two all that's happened here, by the way.
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Can't wait. Hell yeah. It's going to be interesting. I remember watching reaction videos to that after the first Switch reveal way back in the day. It's going to be fun. Look at that. Seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, it's you. Wait. You may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So over at the Institute, not too long ago, we... Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We should grab small fry on the way there.
The preparations are coming along nicely.
Oh
This
no,
is going to be
Viola
fun.
again.
Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly. Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
Oh geez. "10:05 p.m. The Basel Institute of Science."
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yup, hey there. Wait a sec. Haven't we met this chick? That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeralda, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
Associate Professor Esmeralda.
That's me. My full name is Esmeralda Archette. What a surprise. So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about.
And one of you is just too adorable.
Ah!
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Stop that, please.
Man, think we could swap bodies for a sec, kiddo? Oh, jeez. Frickin' Aaron. Well, the more people familiar with this place that we have to surround, the better. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But Fio's sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So they didn't use that stupid card to get in there? It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for anyone to be able to slip through it. I would consider that this could be Fio's sensors malfunctioning, but as it is a drone based on Zypha technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Well, let's see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today, if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us, but just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Fio and Zeros with us, after all. Let's get to work. Ruff. Engaging search mode. Wouldn't kill us to be more tense here. Oh god, we split up? The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Oh, feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruga warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone used their Zypha here. Let's have a quick look around just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Okay. Well, let's...
Switching to maintenance, that's a single element slot.
I'm gonna up his attack.
Skill set updated.
Maybe we should add some evade to... you know what?
Skill set updated. That's a single element slot.
I think we'll put EP cut there.
Skill set updated.
We'll put some HP on him as well. Amethyst ring would probably be a good idea too. Just
That's a single element slot.
okay. What's down here?
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Yes, there's a ghost here.
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Hello? Anyone here? The cafeteria's empty, huh? Phew, I can't sense anyone here either. By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here, apart from our intruder? Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards along with Professor Callaghan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students sure are an eclectic bunch, huh? You included. I want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, then working to better bring it out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbital Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. Hell yeah! On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. She sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharbod's Oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell how much you respect her. I could never not respect her. This feels like... Why do I have the feeling it's like Grimcat? So the house we visited earlier today is where Mr. Salesian and Professor Hamilton lived then. That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like a family now. That's why people call him her favorite. She left the country 2.5 years ago, however. That's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's off trying to solve the problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite too. But he never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Katra like a real big sister should. Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He's trying to sort out that problem down in the mine alone too. But he's at the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better to just leave him be, if you ask me. Perhaps you're right, but being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Rough. Uh-oh. Did you find something, Zeros? Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs though, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I agree. Let's see if we can find anything. Oh geez.
This Robo Mud acts like a real-ass dog.
Doesn't it? I spent many nights coding the design so it'd perfectly replicate a wolf's mannerisms.
Leave it to the bioengineering department's rising star to go above and beyond.
I just want to say...
You really need to get a life.
Oh, God damn! Good guide doggy indeed. We got ourselves a good guide dog. Wandering around the streets of Basel. It's our own version of Scooby-Doo right now. Hello? Anyone here? Anyone here? See, nothing here. Well, that's strange. Door is ajar. Did it just open itself? No, that doesn't. Rough. Where are you going, Zeros? What is it, Zeros? There. Wait, what's that? Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combining them with something else. Fio, we're going after them. Understood. We're going too. Wait for me! Uh-oh, maybe a cat in there. True. Heat signature detected. Zeros.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
A woman? She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking it'd be that kinky cat or someone from the mafia. Who? Huh? Who's that? She must be a member of the... not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put Mira on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I ever caught your name. Oh? So it's a desk jockey's gopher, huh?
You watch what you're calling me.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here. But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkwright, but you work fast.
I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog. I mean, Van does have a point there, lady.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
And here I thought we were getting into a bunch of fights and shit. I can't eat another bite of Ingotten. Looks like you guys did the rounds. We sure did. Though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what is happening in this city. You do? Oh geez. And here's Kayla McMillan.
My name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
I thought you were here on a job from Elsheim. So the CID is also involved then. Yeah, we knew that the CEO might try and hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zypha and Ramda stealth to sneak in here. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate, so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. Never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science's technological prowess. Bio is cool. Of course, very cool. Oh my god, let's go there, Contra. Fios is like, yo, I'm freaking awesome, bitch. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our thing? I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. Is that about the long and short of it? The current state of the orbital network and the distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day too. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. But just why is this happening at all? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That would be unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me too. Then we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost. Okay, Fairy, hell yeah. Yeah, the hell are you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. The bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger and more complex the tasks you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Yet, if the orbital distribution network that serves as the external source is also heavily taxed, at least a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available and a spike of the amount of orbital network traffic, that theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're here to investigate. Oh geez! Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? It's when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city? Uh-oh! Then do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of the orbital distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. You might even call doing just that my specialty, though I find this here to be a distastefully crafty way of going about it. Oh god. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, that's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know all there is about orbital energy and how it works. Oh, but wait. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent Oh, we're getting into Tales of Reverie. There were miracles and calamities born from the large-scale distributed processing that should have been impossible with our current tech. So impossible that I never thought that the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. Indeed, we analyzed that situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusion about what happened. The set. That confirms it then. She finally clues us in. I've heard some about what went down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, well, that spells trouble for us. Right, and this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to that whole incident either. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We've got to assume someone's out there trying to do research that that can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? That's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer. Professor Callaghan. Just what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. Uh-oh. This number belongs to...
Is that you, Salesian?
Professor Callaghan? What's wrong, sir?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Professor? Professor Callaghan? What just happened? He's in the special research building, right? We must hurry. Uh-oh. What? Damn. Oh no! Those poor workers! Professor! Where are you, Professor? Uh-oh. Well, that's scary. On to the 24th of October. Basel Institute of Science. 10 a.m. Oh, LVs. Just what is going on here? Professor Callaghan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the institute wanting to question me. You people have been here for a day. A day! Are you some sort of plague being brought down upon us? It's not their fault. This is Professor Callaghan's problem. No, it's all of our problem. Katra. Don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. Just what did you want me to do about it in my position? It's not my place to say anything about his research. I'm sure that is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweighed the difficulties. Anyone could see that the professor was on a rampage, and the problems with the orbital network and its distribution are just as clear. Let me just shoot straight with you. Was that professor linked to any strange groups? You know, like the Mafia or anything? I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and Byrne Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. I can't write off the possibility with all these new terminals he suddenly had on him. Ooh, this is getting good. Stop this pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. I'm so sick and tired of this CEO. You're a moron, man. With your stupid little mustache. Who does a mustache like this? You little moron. If rumors like this were to leak to the public during such a crucial time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? Ooh. These youngsters were hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callaghan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO, Bill? Hey, you leave me out of this, bitch! You leave me out of this! I did nothing! That is the work of that other Bill, god damn it. That stash looks like food scraps? Yeah. Leftover burnt bacon, you dumb bitch. Supervisor. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We've contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsame. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image. Everything to gain from from earning some brownie points with Vern. How dare that CEO have that name? Exactly! You need to change your name, bitch! Also, good God, man. Professor Callaghan first began to change around a year or two ago. We'd received a request from the Republican Army to develop the next generation weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite's was accepted. I knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing research on his own like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then half a year ago, I heard of a place called the Anchorville Company offering an unprecedented amount of money. That name. So it got caught in your information network too, eh? Don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Messeldam Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. Oh geez. Looks like his eyebrows are slipping even. True. Slipping on like a wet floor sign. Good God, he needs to put a wet floor sign on that face. His face is melting. Who are we even talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Almada, and they're on both the guild and police's radars. What? Professor Callaghan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors. Been expanding their territory an awful lot of late. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what could happen to me if I pause the research on the mafia? Think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing against a genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. I bet that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. If the mafia's invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. Network delay that dropped down to 0.35% has gotten worse again as of this morning too. It makes it highly possible that he's continued his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be? Sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're going to be combing through this place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cards the proper ranks then. Fine, give me your cards. Yeah, bitch. Rank B, the certification level you mentioned. Huh. That one almost never gets issued. I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well just give us the rank A at this point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Let's get to work. Time to go get one over that mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you?
Oh?
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callaghan isn't entirely unrelated to me, and I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Katra. That's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. That going to be a problem? You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Katra? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to any dealers who supplied Professor Callaghan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. Hell yeah! By the way, Anya, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time when Professor Callaghan's final transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, the last time Genesis glowed like that was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis? Don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually. Hope you don't mind, Contra. If you say so, must be something that could take a while to explain. So where should we start? If possible, I'd like to speak to Yang. You would know him better as Professor Cronkite. The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet he'd know a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's go sell the score. So we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and Artisanal District before heading to the Institute of Science. Sounds perfect. Then may day 2 of our work begin. Okay. I mean, I like Contra and all, but we... Do we go Contra? Or Fairy? Or Reset? Man. I kind of want to leave Reset in the party. She's pretty strong. She's strong too. Satellite Curie. He has curing abilities. He doesn't have an S-Craft. Yeah. I think we stick away from that for right now. I think we definitely go with what we got going on right now. I think this is our best party right now. But first, let's save the game. I think this is our best party there, GF Rex. Like, just overall, just hits harder. Even though Fairy does a little bit more damage. I need to go take... I need to go to the Vern store. Vern Arms.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Nothing. We don't need nothing. Let's go.
Off we go.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Now, what's it say?
Some classified information got stolen. Before things blow up, I want you to get it back. Please keep this secret from any Vern employees. I'll be waiting in the hotel lobby. Harrison.
Interesting. So these are the sorts of odd jobs you take on.
Yeah, the requests are a little under the table in nature. They're hard to bring up to the guild.
Okay. Let's go to the...
Then let's head over.
Let's go over here. There's a...
Why don't we see...
Pardon me for making this request when I know you're rather busy, but we would like you to gathering materials to make a certain painkiller. Esmeralda and Ray. Essie to have a request for us, though really, she could have just told us in person. Guessing she just heard it. This is how we do things and rolled with it. We'll have to go talk to her later. Agreed. We really owe it to her. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one last.
Then let's head over.
We're gonna do this one first. And it's right next to me. Hell yeah. Hello there, Harrison. Yo, Harrison, right? Van Arkwright, Arkwright Solutions. Oh, thank the goddess. I could really use your help. How so? Could you fill us in on the details? You're from Burns' Weapons Development Division, right? That's right. Wait a minute. Are you Katra Salesian? Hold on. Why is he here? Did I not specify that this was supposed to be kept secret from the Institute? Request asks for secrecy from Burn employees, not the Institute of Science personnel. And anyway, Katra here ain't a researcher today. He's working with me for reasons. We won't know how to help you if you don't tell us what the problem is. I feel like this might be related to Professor Callaghan's situation. Alright. But please keep this under wraps. If CEO Townsend hears about this, goddess help me. Can't promise that. Depends on the severity of your situation. I can promise that I'll hear you out before making any moves. Regaining that classified info is our best interest at any rate. Anything beyond that, well, that's the Spriggan's jurisdiction. Well, ain't the kid awfully bossy? Fine, I can work with that. Just let me explain myself in full, please, and preferably in private. Okay. So, well, there's no good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. I've heard of those. They crop up in lots of books and films. I guess life really does imitate art. Well, the way I see it, that ain't really a problem on its own. She'd leave you blue-balled and bankrupt or what? Well, stop being around the bush. The more we know, the sooner we can get cracking. I know, it was late last night. I had gotten off my shift at work. I had with me the briefcase with classified documents in it, as we discussed earlier. And that was when I bumped into her, a hostess. She said she fell out with a regular customer she was fond of. She looked awful. But then one thing led to another, and well, we drank together at Hotel Ingress. Yeah, and what did that lead to? Spit something more at us, why don't you? That's enough. Do I really need to get into more detail? Down, Aaron. Your snide little quips aren't helping. So what happened afterward? I don't remember, honestly. I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I came to, it was already the next morning. Sound familiar? Yeah, Frex. By then, she was long gone. She'd taken the briefcase with her. I panicked. I heard about the 4SBG request, so I sent one in to try to save face. Huh? Bringing classified materials to a romantic tryst is rash, to say the least. I know. Just with the security clearance and all, I figured it would be safe. OMG, yes, I was just thinking that. Did they wake up nude on a beach? Very possible. Indeed. Security card system has made outside attempts at data breaches difficult. Perhaps that was what led them to target an insider like yourself. So you'll take it? You'll take it, right? We have to act fast or the briefing is as good as gone. What should we do, Van? Of course I'm gonna help this dipshit. Alright, we'll take it. Phew, thank you so much. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Van. I can't overlook that myself. So just make sure, if you contacted the hotel and asked if they still have it, you might have just left it at the bar somewhere. They have a lost and found for those sort of things, I believe. Actually, that's a good point. I was so panicked that I just assumed it was stolen. Let's hit up the hotel first. If they have it, case closed. Why not even charge you for that one? But if it was stolen, then we're on the case. Right, that's fine by me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, but we don't have anything of that description. We ask our guests to return any missing items they've found, but we haven't seen it nor heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping has cleaned your room already, but they didn't find anything there either. Well, great. It does sound like it was stolen then, and that brings us to our mystery woman. By the by, did you happen to see a hostess or hostess-esque woman leaving the hotel yesterday morning? A hostess? No, not that I can recall. I see, very odd. So where could she have gone in that time? Anybody in general leave around that time then? Yes, actually. There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. And did she? Yeah, I think she did. She might have had a case with her. A researcher? You know, now that I think about it, she was really sharp. She knew far more about engineering than any layman could. I've been talking to her about my job, and she was asking me really in-depth questions about the tech I brought up. Well, it sounds like her hostess gig's BS then, and the scientist act too. Yeah, she knows more than she lets on. That puts the honey trap theory back on the table. That means the hunt is on. We'll handle an investigation from here. I think we've got enough to go on now. Right. Thank you ever so much. So we have a general idea who the suspect is. Now how do we find her? Process of elimination. I'm thinking we could try and figure out where she couldn't be. Let's go over the briefcase before that. First step here would be figuring out a motive. What was in there and why was she after it? That's classified info. I'm sure I don't need to remind you. But well, yeah, we do need to know. Van, can I trust you? Trust is everything in this line of work. Your secrets are safe with us, promise. Alright, Harrison, if you would fill us in. Okay, fine. So they're blueprints for a new orbital gun, plus some other design documents. Military is planning to adopt them soon. We've got getting our parts and assembly pipelines ready. Those design docs were to fall into foreign hands, that would be a problem. Does explain why its contents were so highly classified. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if they do get the docs, making the actual gun wouldn't be so easy. It uses some very rare, very complicated metal alloys. As far as I'm aware, only Basel has the custom-made machining tools required to work with them. It said the thief was well versed with engineering. She might realize she needs those allies once she starts reading the documents. Could she still be in the city then, trying to procure some alloys for herself? You can't just work with them by hand. Alloys are useless without those special tools. And you can't buy them from the Vern store unless show them your certification card. So even if she knew she needed the alloys, she wouldn't be able to use them. She didn't steal your certification card too, did she? She couldn't have. Oh no! You fool! Are you kidding me? Not my certification card too. Oh no. Yeah, I figured as much. She already had you wrapped around her finger. Betcha she went to the Vern store with it. Let's head over there and ask. You just sit tight and until we finish our investigation. We'll keep you posted. Okay, good luck. Oh God. Stupid freak. Why are you so trusting, my man? Good God. Didn't you play like a dragon, infinite wealth? Don't you see what happens when you trust people? Good God, man. Welcome. Oh, always good to see you, Institute folks. What can I do for you? Yes, hello. We have a question. So, did a female researcher come by with the store this morning? Yeah, somebody came by earlier today. Looked like a researcher to me. She was a real looker. I remember that much. She dropped by right after we opened. I see. Did she buy anything? She did, yeah. She asked for some alloy machining tools. It was a bit of a strange ask. But she had her certification card on her, so yeah, I went ahead and got those for her. She also asked where she could get the alloys themselves. Maybe she needed them for a project or something. Anyway, I told her they might be able to help her over at Giscard's. So that's where our little fox ran off to. We best hurry. Thanks for the info. Oh god. Time to go to the artisanal district.
On my way.
God damn. Let's go to Giscard. I love this city, by the way. Look at this. Like, look how cool this city is. It just, I mean, the bad thing is if there was ever a fucking rock slide or part of this mountain just crashed down, yeah, part of this town would be in bad shape. Just throwing that out there. Oh, there's... Well, if it isn't Contra, what's got you looking so serious? I had a quick question for you, if you don't mind. If you had a woman from the Institute come by looking for metal alloys, it's like you saw it happen. We had someone like that come by just a bit ago. She had a valid card, so I went ahead and sold her the alloys she wanted. Should I not have? Nah, don't sweat it. We just needed to talk to her about something. I see. Well, I guess that's fair. Well, now that you mention it, actually, she said something about heading off to Liberal after she was done with business here in Basel. If I had to guess, she probably made for Auge Canyon. Thing is, she was driving some sporty Etwist make, so you probably couldn't catch her if you tried. Well, that gives us a good idea of where she is, at any rate. Thank you. Should we head over to the canyon then? I mean, it's not like we can catch her if we do. You heard the man. Nope. Northeast is where we're heading. Why? That's a complete opposite direction. Think about it. We're dealing with somebody who's making off with classified info and trying to shake the cops off her tail. So why would she just tell some rando where she's going? She ain't going to leave a trail like that. That doesn't make sense. But then, why did she tell Eugen she was going to Liberal? To deceive him, I suspect. She may very well be known she's being followed. Having stolen top secret intel, she's likely trying to throw off the authorities off her trail. That does make sense. It's exactly what a criminal would do. I agree with Van. Then, let's head for the highway toward Edith. Yeah, once we're back in Newtown, we can hop in my car and home down. Hell yeah! Hello, I would like to, buy rare items?
Don't be shy now. See you again. No need to be shy now.
All right. Let's actually look at our We'll do that, and we'll do Tira with him. Okay. Okay.
See you again. No need to be shy.
There we go.
Again.
Hell yeah. Let's keep it going. we need to go to Van's truck to go to that.
Off we go.
We need to go and obtain.
I see.
Get over here, bitch. Well, she's a comfy ride, right? It is comfortable, yes, but I don't think now is the time to be discussing that. Just hurry, please. We have to make sure the classified information doesn't fall in the wrong hands. Yeah. I think that's the car now. Looks like she's about to stop. I'm going to pull over too, so get ready. Yes, I've left Basel with the documents in hand. I also procured the special tools and alloys, even if that was outside the scope of the mission. But that aside, everything has gone according to plan. I will have to let you go for a moment. I'll call back shortly. I believe we have found our perpetrator. This is a honey trap girl? Yeah, I hit that. Good lord, Aaron. Good god. We have roads with jagged rock cliffs lining the road here. I've never seen any of them fall and block traffic. Oh geez. Good lord. I've seen videos of like rock slides in China with cliffs really crazy, like the ones in Basel. I've seen rocks tumble across the over the highway. But man, that's pretty crazy there, GFRX. You do not appear to be associated with the police or Marduk. Perhaps you would be interested in negotiating. I can offer you a substantial reward if you let me go. Tempting, but nah. Normally I'd be up for a little wheeling and dealing, but I've got a pair of scrutinizing eyes on me. Afraid you're just have to hand over the case. Just what exactly would you have done had I not tagged along? Well my, a researcher from the Institute is here too? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but the case stays with me. I'll give you two options. Go back to Basel empty-handed or return in body bags. We will never agree to your terms. I concur. We'll instead opt for a third option, a fight. Herbal gun design looks eerily familiar. It must be... Well, don't say I didn't warn you. What? She had monsters the whole time? Someone came prepared. Not like it'll make any difference though. We'll make mincemeat of them in seconds flat. Cool. I love when the enemy attacks me first.
My move now.
So now you had to go and do that to me.
Full boost. Keep it out. It's working.
I'm gonna have to do this to you.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
I won't let this chance slip by.
See, you had to go and do that shit to me. I did that to you.
That's how it goes. Well, what'd you expect?
No way. How could I have possibly lost? Checkmate. Now give up the goods. While you're at it, answer me this. What organization do you belong to? Who hired you? I can answer that in her stead. I recognize that particular gun model. She's likely associated with Zect Arms. You mean the new weapons manufacturer? If I'm remembering things right, their names started making rounds around during the war with the Empire. Correct. They're similar to Marduk in some respects, although they are not as large an enterprise. Their ambitions for weapons development, however, are quite ferocious. They've been aggressive with their expanding their market share of late. And now they're sending out spies to do their dirty work. Damn, that's low. I can't say I disagree. Stealing technology from competitors is hardly an ethical business practice. Now then, I suppose we better get this stuff back to our client. We should also take her back with us. Could you restrain her for me, Farida? On it. Yes, this all looks right. Thank the goddess, it's all still here. Thank you so much for getting the briefcase back. That's a relief. Is this case closed then? Oh no, it looks like they broke into it. She knew to procure the right alloys and their tools, so I think she probably got to read the documents. The information itself has likely reached Zect Arms already. How they plan to utilize said information, I'm not sure. But simply having Republic schematics will give them an advantage in their own research and development. This is bad, really bad. There has to be something we can do to stop that, but what? There's another card we can play, but you might not like it. We can bring in some groups to help us out, but then, well, they'll know. This matter concerns more than just you now. There are far-reaching industrial secrets at stake. It would be in your best interest to swallow your pride and consult the authorities. Alright, fine, the company can know. What's your plan? Well... Leave it to Vern. You did this to yourself, bitch. We can loop in the police too. Have them investigate the info leak. I think that would be the safest route, yeah? Agreed. You're fine with that, Harrison? Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. I need to bite the bullet and confess. Alright, let's get her done. Rosette, can you patch us through to Vern? Certainly. Have it your way. This will make things easier for the client down the line anyway. If you make it back to your client, wonder how long you're going to be in the clink. I haven't heard that one in a while. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. Without your help, the briefcase would have done some damage in the wild. I wish I didn't have to confess, but that was just the way it had to be. Yeah, it sucks that we couldn't honor the original request, but I'll make sure the company doesn't punish you too harshly. Circumstances notwithstanding, it was an honest mistake. It was good that you requested his help. Otherwise, this could have ended up much worse. Much obliged. I have to excuse myself now. You're questioning me next. Good luck. Damn!
That's the
Hey, Vern. It's Ernest, right? Damn. There we go. Request done. We are just killing the requests. Alright, let's go do our next request at the Basel Institute of Science.
What are we waiting for?
It's sciencey. It's time to go into the Institute of Science here in Basel. Oh, hello everyone. I take it you saw our request? The one about gathering ingredients for the painkiller? Yeah, we got it. I get the request said we now too. Ah, now that you mention it, it did. You two are working together on this, I take it. That's right. I don't think you met him before. Everyone, this is Ray! Oh my god. What is it with games and just stuff throwing people named Ray at me? Oh, no! No, don't do this to me! No! Stop it! Stop it! Oh no! You game! No! Oh no! Why? Why? Why, video game? Why? Hi, Ray. How you doing? How's it going? Why do these games do this to me? You know I'm a sucker for hairstyles with long hair like this. God damn it. Freaking hell. Good lord. God damn it. Esmeralda gave me a call asking for some help with this new project of hers. So here I am. I just flew in this morning. I study biology, plants specifically. My most notable work would be of the acerbic tomato, if you ever heard of that. I don't blame you if it's flown under your radar, though. It hasn't really caught on in Calvert yet. I don't remember anything like that. I think I've seen it on occasion at some imported food stores. It's that really bitter tomato, isn't it? I've had a few of those, I think. Acquired taste, to say the least. I think they've spread from Liberal to Crossbill and Arabonia as well. I've tried them once or twice, but it ain't really my thing. And I'm not surprised. Acerbic tomatoes are about the exact opposite of sweet. I like them quite a bit, actually. So do I. They're the perfect pick-me-up when I feel myself nodding off. Glad I got 2 people in my camp at least. I ended up creating them by total accident in a greenhouse, if you could believe it. Imagine the shock and horror on my colleagues' faces when they unsuspectingly bit into one for the first time. Oh, I'll treasure those memories forever. Oh, you are such a... You prankster! I like you. God damn it. They did this to me with Jeffrey. Now they're doing it to me with researcher Ray. God damn it. That was the impetus for my biology research. I was just drifting along without a specific focus before then, but those tomatoes saved me. He seems a little eccentric, doesn't he? No, he's not eccentric. Thought that was how all lab coat types operate. Well, to an extent, yes, but I'd say he makes the rest of us look normal. Oh, are they really that bitter? I kind of want to try one. Got it. So you're the botany guy, and then Esmeralda's the bioengineering buff. What led you two to work on a painkiller together then? That does seem like a bit of a leap. You got a look on your face, Katra. You've worked it out, haven't you? Well, yes. Being your understudy clues me into these things. First, though, I think we should figure out whether or not we'll take this job before we dive into the details. What's your call, Van? Of course I'm doing it. I do all the jobs. Alright, we're on board. What do you need us to do? Well, thank you so much. Esmeralda is the project lead on this. For reference, I'm just helping out here and there. She'll fill you in on all the details. And let's go ahead and take it from the top. I'm working to develop bionic limbs for amputees, and these painkillers are an important step in the process. I had a hunch that was it. Bionic limbs, huh? Bioengineering indeed. That does sound up your alley. I know a lot of Jaegers use prosthetic arms and stuff. What does that have to do with painkillers, though? Would these artificial limbs link directly to the user's nerves? You know your stuff. Leave it to Marduk representative to connect the dots. Oh, you flatter me. It's just a field I have personal interest in. Traditional prosthetics rely on extrapolating movements from other muscles in the body. It's very awkward and inexact, and that limits their uses for practical applications. Bionic limbs don't have that problem, though. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be the best way to put one in, if you can figure out how. You hook them up to the nerves and the brain can use them just like real limbs. Right on the money. That sounds incredible. Yup. Still mostly theoretical, though. Practical examples aren't really there yet. We still have a lot of issues to work out. That's one of the big focuses in my department right now. And chief among those problems is how painful it is to have work done on your nerves. So that's what the painkiller is for. Exactly. Nerve work is an extremely painful procedure, even after the attachment is finished. You're quite literally running a knife across your arm over and over again, all throughout the process. That sounds awful. Can't you just use anesthetic like they do for surgeries? Not really. Anesthesia isn't really meant for regular use. Your body really wouldn't appreciate you knocking it out over and over. And that's why you need a painkiller for daily use with minimal side effects. I do know that painkillers are often made from plant extracts, which is where Ray's research comes in, I assume. Bingo! We might have found just the thing for our new painkiller. It's a luminous plant called Zamuria moss. Septian Church uses it liberally for their own medicine. Until it goes by soul moss in the east. Huh? I think Long Kai gave me some of that when he made that solve for me. Pretty rare stuff, if I recall. For sure, you don't see it in the usual channels very often. I tried asking my colleagues to see if they had any, but I came up empty-handed, unfortunately. Oh, don't look so sad and glum. Don't look so sad and glum. It doesn't suit your beautiful face very well. And that's what led us to you. Got it. Sounds pretty straightforward. This ain't our home turf, though. Can't exactly call in any favors here. All my connections are back home. Oh, you don't need to worry about sourcing it. We figured out that it grows naturally here. Back in Liberl, you can find it in Chaldea limestone cave underneath the city of Zeiss. That cave has just the right humidity and proximity to the Sumptium veins. We posited that it might grow in other caves that meet those criteria. So we looked around here and bingo, we managed to find one. It's in the deepest part of the metal mine Katra went into yesterday. Really? I should be able to guide everyone there then. You'll find the entrance in that open area you rescued me today. Well, that's convenient. That explains why you brought this to us and not the guild. Right, here's the key. This'll let you in. Perfect, thanks. Let's get going then. Be careful in there. Hell yeah.
Start working.
Time to go RX researching. It's research time there, guys. We going researching. We going spelunking on research.
Banner launch.
Time to depart.
We spelunking. We spelunking for research. Hello? Oh, okay. Fine.
Time to depart.
Okay, they want us to do the rest of this dungeon, so hell yeah. It's time to fight everything on our way.
Arts work heavy on this end. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Unleashing Shard Strike.
Later, sucker! Could use a charge attack, you know.
Yeah, nice try, idiot. Yeah, nice try. You don't scare me. There we go. Nice and dead.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Okay, we're just gonna go this way since. Hey, bitch!
Get to work. Could use a charge attack, you know.
You don't scare me. Die.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Give me 1 second there, guys. Wanted to turn out a light really quick. It's starting to get dark in here for whatever reason. Flying fish.
Let's get to work. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Now's a good.
Now's the time to go.
One more.
You did it!
Level 42. Try, idiot.
Get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
We gonna get a move on or what?
Let's go.
I see me some nobodies.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get caught.
Take that, you ass.
Time to destroy you.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh, I could do
Let's
better.
go level 42.
Good.
We're spelunking in a cave system.
Duff.
The door appears to be locked.
Unlock the...
It won't be for long. We have the key right here.
Great, now we can keep moving. Right, let's make our way to the innermost steps for Zamiri Moss.
I eagerly await your performance.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Displaying enemy stats. Now's a good time to boost.
Sucker. A chance. Gotcha.
I won't let this chance.
Sucker.
A chance.
Too slow. It's go time.
Die, you stupid giant beetle.
Keep moving, then. Gotcha. Up to you, Reset.
Now's our chance.
Have some more.
A chance.
We just beat the everlasting shit out of this thing.
Too slow.
Nice. That went great.
Hell yeah.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Entering battle. Could use a charge attack, you know.
We can win right now.
There we go. The enemies are really trying their best. 1,000 damage.
It should be
You suck. Haha.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Assault complete. Collecting data now.
Oh my. Like the reception.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get caught.
Time to kill everything around here.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Go time.
Die.
You've got this, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Reset. There we go. Mr. Wang.
Activating skill.
How did you miss? How are you missing?
Up to you, Reset.
There we go.
How are they missing?
That went better than I anticipated.
Always got it down, Reset.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Attacking target.
These enemies are not scary. Die, bitch!
Now's a good time.
You need to stop doing that, moron.
Activating the skill.
Have some more.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial
Strike
arts were
3.
most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
I'll put strike 3 on you. Break all the shit. We have places to explore. Let's keep it going. Meh.
Entering battle. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Damn. Nice try. Oh, buddy. Buddy.
It should be safe for now.
What are you doing? Not your smartest move to attack me, friend. Just throwing that out there.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating the skill.
Keep moving, Van. Too slow.
I won't let this chance.
Just throwing that out there. It's really not in your best interest to attack me.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Always got it down, I said.
Yeah, nice try, bitch. Stupid flying fish. Die, flying fish.
Have some more.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Die.
Attacking target.
You suck.
You've got this, Anya.
Activating skill.
Crushed.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Anya.
Nice try. You don't survive, though.
Activating skill.
Destroyed. More friends?
Couldn't
This
take your
could get
eyes off
tricky.
me, right?
That was amazing, Aaron.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get caught.
I'll crush them all.
Now's
at
a
once.
good time
Take
to
it down,
boost.
Darren.
A chance! I'll get them all at once.
Time to hit you with this, bitch.
Shine! And Troll Ray! Reset!
Die. Pathetic.
Enemy suppressed.
Treasure
Let us
located.
proceed ahead.
Never seen a maid work like that.
Celestial? I did all that for a celestial balm? Well, that made me sad. I did all that work for a celestial balm.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Time to die, bitch.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Let's go down.
Activating
There we go. Easy destruction.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Okay. Time to get rid of these things.
Time for the make it count, Darren.
Time to hit you with a blazing slash.
Get to it, maid.
Let's go down.
Woo!
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodell?
We just destroyed that. Okay. Oh, I see.
Hey, let's say we take 5. Good stuff.
Oh, I can cook some sweet omelets. I don't want to make sweet omelets right now. Okay, really quickly. Let's save. We've been here for over 10 minutes. And it's time. I believe this is the innermost depths of the sealed area. Take a look at the surface of the boulder in the back. It's glowing. It must be Zamuria moss. It looks so mysterious. Alright, let's grab some. Actually, before that, it's approaching from above. Be careful. This pressure. We must be invading its territory. Yeah, stay focused, people. We're driving it back.
A chance. Brace yourself. Go time.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Hit you with this, bitch. Ow.
I'll take you on.
Going all in.
I'll be healing myself, thank you.
Like hell you are.
Don't screw with me.
I'll take you on.
You wanna die, huh?
All you want, yes.
Initializing drive.
Activating skill.
Thanks, pal. Like hell you are.
You need to stop.
You'll be sorry for that.
Activating skill.
You've got this, Agnes.
Going all in.
Time to heal.
Like hell you are.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Some elements look affected.
Don't mind me.
Party.
Quick.
Don't mind
Activating skill.
There we go. Hell yeah.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
Damn it.
A chance.
Time to heal.
Initializing drive.
Full boost. Go all in on your own. There.
I'll take that.
A chance.
Time to hit you with this.
It's done.
Boost gauge.
Go
Limiter
time.
unlocked.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip.
Activating skill.
Why do you have to be so annoying?
Activating drive.
I'll take that.
I won't hold back.
Activating skill.
Boom.
Mr. Wang.
Eat this, sucker. Have some of
Woo!
this. A chance.
Here goes.
Time to heal.
Thanks, pal.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output.
Time to hit you with this.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Goodbye. Have a nice life, bitch. Or whatever. I wouldn't want to be close to that thing. True. Yeah, no thanks. Giant bugs and beetles, no thank you. Phew, I'm glad that worked out. Very nice work, everyone. Time to grab the goods. So this is Zemmeria moss. Its pale glow makes it quite the mysterious plant. I bet this go for a shit ton of mira if we grab them by the root. They're important research materials, so please only take what you need. Just messing around. Pretty sure you were at least half serious. And not like I don't get where he's coming from. Anyway, that's the job done. Let's get back to the research lab. Well, there's nothing to break in here. Okay, well, let's heal.
Good stuff.
Let's go back to the Basel Institute of Science.
On my way.
And let's go give it to our client. This is what you're looking for, right? Yep, this is the stuff. Oh, yes, there, Ray. You're welcome, Ray. Oh, thank you so much. Now our research is gonna go forward as planned. We can't let old George do all the work, can we? George? Is he a colleague of yours at the Institute? Oh no, he's all the way over in Arabonia, actually. George! Oh God. But yeah, that thing, I would never want to be close to it. He's a student of Professor Schmidt, another one of the 3 disciples, and researching artificial limbs too. Bioengineering isn't his niche, but he's a whiz at just about anything he puts his mind to. A friend of his lost an arm a while back. He's been working really hard on artificial limbs ever since. He's even published papers on them. Yeah, I remember reading those papers. They were comprehensive, to say the least. Not just the theory, but design limits, materials, budgeting, everything. Truly a brilliant man. Yellow Suit George, indeed. Indeed, there, GFRax. This is what I love about this game franchise and this series, is there's call-outs to stuff in the past and people all over the game. I love it. But yeah, Yellow Suit George. You're quite well connected. I see, even outside your specific field. I happened to meet him when he visited ZCF to study a while back. We hit it off pretty well. Turns out we share a lot of friends ourselves. Oh, you just don't say, Ray. We plan to share this painkiller with him once we've finished developing it. We may come from different backgrounds, but we're both engineers working toward a common goal. That's the whole point of science, no? Aw, how sweet. That's the kind of thing among Jaegers too. At the end of the day, work's work. And having some friendly competition never hurts. Well, we'll try not to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your help. Glad to be of service. That goes for you as well, Katra. Please do try to rest when you can. Well, same to you, Essie. Thanks, though. I'm glad we could help.
Mission accomplished.
Hell yeah,
Great
RX
job,
research
guys.
complete.
Reward deposited.
Give me that mirror. The samples, eh? All right, well, I'll let you use it there, Ray. You're the only one that's allowed. You're the only one that's allowed. The very first ever allowing of a sample to be used in a game is for Ray. We can't say no. I'm not that superficial, am I? Oh, man. I want to just see something.
What are we waiting for?
I wonder if I can get down there. Leave me alone. Nope. Okay, let's go back to the Basel Institute of Science. Indeed, there, GFRX. Indeed. Indeedly doodly. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, I remember seeing you yesterday. Were you looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, sorry. Shoot, we just missed him. He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callaghan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess, though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visiting lately. He usually heads out there for a pick-me-up around this time. Oh? Where is it? Well, that's a million-mirror question. The owner, Willie, roams around town all throughout the day. The cafe is never in one place for long. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. Professor has his parent down to a science style. I have no idea how he does it. Well, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either. Well, process of elimination is then. Let's start where we saw it last. Maybe we'll run into somebody who saw him pack up, and then we just follow the trail from there. I heard some students that he was over by the church in an artisanal district last night. It sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask if anyone saw the cafe the following day. Yeah, let's head on over to the church and see what's up. Well, in a second.
Whoops, guess that's wrong.
Well, fine. Okay, let's talk to the researchers. I thought you would want to take some more time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're alright? I just don't want to cause everybody more trouble than I already have. I never expect your Professor Callaghan to just disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was just as shocked when I learned of it this morning. Police are investigating as we speak. It has to have been a kidnapping. He would never just vanish and leave his research on the table like that. I just can't believe it. I didn't want this. I hate what he did to me. But I never wanted to end up like this. Cindy. Hey there. Sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then. Oh, are you? Right. You're the Spriggan investigating his disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. Do you need something from me? We want to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk in private for a second? So your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into the harassment allegations here at the Institute. We've got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off. So I just want to ask, were you the whistleblower? I'm sorry, but no. Wait, it wasn't you? Definitely not. This is the first time I've even heard about you. But I admit, you're really starting to wear me down. I start feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I wanted this research to crash and burn. Sometimes at night I wish I would disappear. But I just can't go public with this. Such an incredible scientist. I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. I see. Wonder who our client could have been then. Good question. We did get a couple of hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those. I may be barking up the wrong tree here, but have you met a man called Aster? He's another one of my colleagues. I saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling to himself throughout the meeting. It made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say they took it. If they get the evidence, he's done. Huh? That's my first time hearing his name. They took it. It could very well mean us taking his job off the bulletin board. You might be onto something there. Could you tell us where we might find him? You mentioned that he was doing work on a sofa today, since the lab is out of commission. It's probably still somewhere in the Institute, but I couldn't tell you where specifically. Got it. Thanks for the info. Please, think nothing of it. I hope the professor's okay. Harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. I hope I can bounce back from all this. I know it's been tough on everybody while I was away. Damn. If you do find Aster, give him my regards. Okay, I will! What regards would you want me to give him? Holy shit. Hello? I was told to give regards to you? This theory could quite simplify the equations we're using. I have to test that out at the lab. I was hyped to find music from the Fist of the North Star game in Infinite Wealth. I find it interesting as that game had a radio feature as well. North Star had a bunch of retro Sega songs. Damn, nice. Damn. I never played that game, to be fair. Or wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. Sup, you asked her? Cindy told us about you. And who are you, if I may ask? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday and we're looking into their case. It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out that you took the job though, and that you talked to the professor directly. I saw you leaving the room yesterday. Well, that saves me the rundown. Sorry if that's not what you want us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you wanted him to stop, instead of trying to bring legal action against him. That's right. Very perceptive of you. Kudos. Do you mind telling me what he said? Not at all. Yeah, I have a feeling you'd do that. I completely agree. His behavior was reprehensible. We tried to explain that to him, but he just wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. Of course, that's all on the back burner now. Yeah, one look at this lab and you can tell how oppressive it is. I'm really worried for him. It's gotten so bad I actually considered going public with this. This is just too much to bear. But well, not right now, I won't. His safety takes priority. So it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it. Oh, absolutely. I've never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callaghan. Who he is as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. It's basically Yakuza mixed with North Star, but more bloody and with more off-roading. Oh, damn. Yeah, I never knew of anything Fist of the North Star related, so that's kind of why I didn't look into that game. to be honest. I still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me. That's what a lot of your... Wait, hold on, back up a bit. What do you mean betrayed? Above this abuse, above all else, Callaghan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs. He goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just, why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you toss me to the wayside like that? I'm sorry, I'm ranting. No, it's quite alright. Sounds like Aster had a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callaghan. One guy yesterday said the professor's assistants were acting real weird lately, but he put that down to stress. Well, this is definitely news to us. We're working on another job. Actually, they want us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, mind sharing with us? Or you're looking for him? Of course. I'd like to think that I know him pretty well. I don't like letting him out of my sight even for a second. Could you tell us about this individual he meets with then? I don't know his name. I know he's not from the Institute. Doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the professor now. I've never gotten a good look at his face. I only ever see him at night. Say he goes out of town a lot. Do you know where? Yeah, the old outdoor experiment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Katra? Me neither. I found a demo on Japanese PSN and showed Pranee, saying, OMG, it's like Yakuza, but you make enemies' heads explode. And he's like, that's Fist of the North Star. Then I bought it. Damn. Good lord. Hell yeah. You know, it's a crazy thing. I only know of it. I knew that it was like ultra violent, etc. And that the anime was ultra violent, and that was about it. You know? Right. That building on the outskirts of the canyon, that does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? Wish I knew. All I knew is that he would head out there with that strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Uh-oh, Aster! Aster wants Professor Callaghan. Well, thanks for the info. That's really big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please bring him back safely for me.
That's one job behind us.
Love to see it.
Boom! Crushing it. Now we need to go to the artisanal district.
Confirming your plans.
Let's go to the artisanal district.
Off we go.
But yeah, like legitimately, I just looked at it, I was like, it looks alright. I just wasn't big into it because I didn't know the source material. I didn't want to try to really get like it. I felt like it was going to be a lot for me to take in because I didn't know the source material. The deer said that Willie was here until late last night, but there's no trace of him. I guess it only makes sense that he'd moved by now. Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's Cafe? You could say that, yeah. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, he closed up shop and then went off toward Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today, or close to it. Can never be sure with him. Guy's a real free bird. That's as good a guess as any. Gotcha. Now that you mention it, he was over there this time yesterday too. Sucks he doesn't stick to a schedule, but maybe he does have a pattern. We might also find people that have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I recommend we take a look. Sounds good. Let's head over to the hotel where we saw him yesterday, and then we can go from there. Thanks for the help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but best of luck regardless.
On my way.
Elvis, how are you? Well, it looks like you hit the nail on the head. This whole thing is linked to the Mafia. He's so cute. My God. How do you know? Freaking guild. Y'all stick your noses in every damn corner, I swear. Oh, don't be salty about it, bud. That's just what their comms network gets them. Yeah, I think that could be really useful for us too. We just work together. Good there, guys? I don't remember them dogpiling on him like that. Are they picking up on his sarcasm? Yeah. Oh man. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Anyway, we know what we gotta do now. We're gonna get our equipment sorted out, and then we can move. You guys stay sharp out there. Oh, we will there, Bracer Elvis. We will. Beneath that prickly exterior, he really does care for us. Aww. Hell yeah. I really care for Bracer Elvis. I love Elvis. Indeed, perhaps a certain Spriggan is rubbing off on him. Talking about here. Unfortunately, it's against guild regulations for B ranks and lower to operate alone, so I gotta pair up. Don't get reckless out there. Loop back with the guild first. Got it? I got it. Okay. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Oh my God. Boyfriend material right there, my God. And so don't mind me just looking. Nothing. I wasn't expecting much, but oh well. Just how I wanted to spend my day, going on a wild goose chase on the clock. The food there is so good. It just sucks that it's hard to track the place down. I was lucky to catch him before he moved. Alright, now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking. And X marks the spot. Excuse me, you got a second? Oh, you guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? Got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. Need to set up you two up. This is something different. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. We're just looking for somebody. Roaming Cafe was around here, right? Oh, Willie's! Yes, he's parked here until, 10 minutes ago? I guess he's quicker on his feet today, for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he was headed for the artisanal district. Great, the old runaround. We sure this wild goose chase is worth it? We can't have gone very far yet. Sometimes he even changes his mind and stops in his tracks. He really does go wherever his heart wanders. Well, we know where to look. Let's catch him before he strays too far. I gotta check. We gotta always stop and check out Elvis. You know, gotta admire some Elvis's beauty.
The Aerotram's just awesome.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Hello? Yang, finally found you.
Katra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice already is doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct. He's quite a known figure within Marduk. Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honor for such an esteemed professor who remembers folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you're a pretty good idea of why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callaghan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
How did you know all of that? You get all that from the CEO?
No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
Whoa! I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. Then we have all we
need? Do you really?
Right. It's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. In conclusion, that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
This guy's such a pain in the ass. And here I thought he was going to be our next lead. Do you mind, Anye? No, I understand. Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own to find answers, right? The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who came before them. Oh?
True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think and that something could make it worth your while.
Oh?
Oh? You mean, is it the Genesis?
Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from 1.5 years ago. Well, where is it?
Wow. I see now. Analyze this device for us, Katra. Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more the original generation of orbits back when they were based off of clocks. That's right, 16-bit Genesis, oh my god! If it's 16-bit, it's going to be glorious there, GFRX. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is the work of a genius. Wait, could this have been made by a commendable effort? It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of orbit technology. One of the 8 orbit prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They are called the 8 Genesis. I was not aware they were still in existence. Can't believe I'm touching an orbit designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this, Anye? Sorry, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you're connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before, showing it to you, we're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word, and it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now it's time I compensated you for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callaghan's research, correct? Yeah, we heard he was the one who developed the weaponry that's being used by Calvert at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech too. You're indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of the field's most difficult challenges, realization of a certain thought experiment, and the use of physical phenomena involved as weapons. That's crazy. What's a thought experiment? Oh? It couldn't be. Ah yes, it doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that to which I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology. Not without a discovery so groundbreaking it fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all that I intend to. Now I must return to work. Hey, I'm not following any of this. I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Katra will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure. So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? It's very like him. So are you able to pick up where he left off? Yeah, what's this thought experiment he was talking about? Well...
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callaghan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy.
They're gonna make nuclear weapons?!
Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable.
Oh god! They're talking nuclear weapons?
They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
Holy shit! What an ominous idea. I could barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sent a chill down my spine. You can say that again. True blast processing, true! Holy shit, they're trying to get a nuke? Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate their probability of being realized anytime soon as extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over the insurmountable hurdles that stand in its way. Agreed. Even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Crossbell a year and a half ago was the one involved, Professor Callaghan would know all of this too, so if he really is trying, that makes it even harder to guess where he could be. But we still have to find him, whatever it takes. Phew, that was a lot to take in. Still trying to process it all myself. I can hardly believe Professor Callaghan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. We can't let something like that fall into Almada's hands. We'll need some clues if we want to stop them though, and that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for then? Let's get off our asses and get to the jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff and leave the cops guild and CID's jaws on the floor. Solid course of action. We should make our way soon over there as soon as we're ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on. Holy shit balls! Interim report.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll
rank
update
up
your rank.
to the B.
I'll gladly take
Nebulous. All right. Well, now we're to the point where there's talk of nuclear weapons happening. It's crazy talk. It's crazy. Let's go back to Newtown. Let's go to the arms store really fast.
Do you know what you want?
Nothing great.
I hope to see you again.
Vern's store?
Hello there.
Hello there. You're... He's like, hello there. Well, we don't have enough for this.
See you again.
See you again. Very possible.
Hello there.
All right.
See you again.
I think it's time. I don't think there's anything around the rest of these.
Confirming your plans. Confirming your plans.
I'll take that.
Hell yeah.
Confirming your plans.
There's nothing here. Let's look at the artisanal district, make sure there's nothing here. Make sure there's nothing at the Basel Institute of Technology, which there is not. It's time to go to Oak Canyon.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. October 24th, 1:10 p.m. Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled. Got it. Thinking about it, this is the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now too. Yeah, you've clearly done more than expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent quite a lot of time in Mira customizing it. You can tell? Yeah, suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyway, we came here, but I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of resets? It's quite alright. I'm sure Mr. Salesian is well aware. You're talking about that Marduk satellite? Yeah, I know about it. You were the one communicating with it then. My apologies. I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it. It's bothered me before, but we need all the support we can get right now. Look, Fio and Zeros are here to help. Huh? So Robomutt's here to hang out too? He's good for ground combat, right? Can see him being a big asset here. Oh, without a doubt. We're going to explore the canyon, Fio. I want you to remain vigilant of your surroundings, Zeros. Understood, Concha. So our destination's that outdoor entertainment complex at the other end of this road, right? That's right, but we're sure to run into monsters on the way. Be careful. Aha! It's time to go.
Get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Take that, you ass. Won't take long.
I really don't care about fighting these things, so I'm not going to fight these things.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Why are you looking the wrong way?
This is it. Close in and kick some ass. A chance. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Mr. Wang!
Later.
Nice try, idiot.
We can win right now.
Won't take long.
Die.
Have some more. You've got this, Agnes.
Woo!
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Okay. Is this the way they want me to go? Oh no.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
I'm not afraid of this thing.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Like, this thing is not scary.
Displaying enemy stats. Now's a good activating the skill.
Get to it, maid.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Use a shock.
Later,
Got
sucker. Nice. That went great.
Ow! Oh god.
A chance.
There we go.
You'll pay for that.
That was not your smartest idea, bitch.
All you on yes. Have some more.
Escape route secure.
Chance slip by.
A chance for a short boost.
Let's party.
Activating skill. Mr. Wang!
Yeah, nice try, bitch.
My move now.
There we go.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
There we go, dead.
Couldn't take your eyes off me,
Freaks.
right?
That was amazing, Aaron.
All right. Really quickly. There we go. Burn 2. Okay, we have burn 1 on somebody.
Your ornament, are you?
I kind of want to put burn on him.
New shard skill added.
Burn and freeze. That would be really funny if...
Shifting to maintenance.
Maintenance mode activated.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Huh.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Adjusting orb.
Adjusting orbment. All right, hell yeah. That was worthwhile. But yeah, we're investigating nuclear weapons. Okay, so this all leads to the same area. Oh god.
Get to work. Could use a charge attack. Attacking target.
Take this, bitch.
Now's a good time activating skill.
Get to it, maid.
A chance for a shot.
Here goes.
I'm on it. I've got this.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Never seen a maid work like that.
Nice try, bitch.
Attacking target. Activating skill.
A chance.
There we go. Easily defeated.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
We're destroying everything in our way.
Deploying shards.
You know what? F you guys.
Time. All you, Agnes. Brace yourself. All you, Agnes.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Hit you with this, bitch.
Go time.
Time to blaze.
Blazing flash.
Engaging shield.
Like hell you are.
Stop trying to attack.
Like hell you are.
Engaging shield.
Come on. How many turns do you get, you freaking bitch?
Bring it on.
Full boost. Go all out. Certain arts will work better than you. No.
Like hell you
Come
are.
on. How many goddamn turns are you getting?
I won't let this chance slip by.
Sucker. Go time.
Activating skill.
You've got this, Agnes. Too slow.
Engaging.
God, that's so annoying. He's like, I'm gonna keep getting turns.
A chance.
Easy. Nice work, you two. Rough. The same to you, Katra. The dog of yours is hell of a beast, huh? Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. Bio's support is proving a valuable asset in battle, too. Thanks. Though I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. Professor was still in Basel. Yang and Essie were around. Supervisor Kiskard was always there to support us. And Professor Callaghan was nice to everyone too. Contra. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yeah, she did the right thing for the future of Zemuria. But a lot has changed for the worse here since then. She would say that Yang is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher. That's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now he shifted focus to some other mystery project I'm sure will be incredible. Essie's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now. She's always been one for getting lost in her own world. Professor Callaghan was the top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite, which is what eventually led him to our current mess. Yeah, I promised Gran that I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry, just forget I said anything. By Gran, you mean Professor Hamilton, right? Aw, you try and come across as a big man, but you're just Gwammy's baby boy at the end of the day, huh? Oh my god. Aaron! Stop being so mean! I wouldn't go that far. She's family, so I care about her a lot. That's all. She, Yang, and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they're in every other sense. I see. Huh. Anyway, this isn't any place to be standing around, flapping our jaws. Let's move. Alright. Let's... Did they use Katra? We must break everything. Break. Hell yeah.
This could get tricky with so many.
Okay, all the small fries here.
Don't get caught.
Keep moving, Van. Time for the main event.
Loose gauge, limiter unlocked.
Go time! Get to it, mate.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
A chance!
Okay, we need to defend.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Go time!
Die. Destroyed.
Treasure located.
That's what you get.
That was amazing, Aaron.
Give me the goods. EP charge. Okay, what's in
Looks like some good loot.
Defense 3? Okay, let's look at our ordnance.
Shifting to maintenance mode. New
There we
shot
go.
Skill added.
We take that. But yeah, legitimately, it's going to be crazy. We've made a lot of good progress so far. Oh no. Not these things.
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Attacking target.
These things are so annoying.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
This'll hurt.
Mr. Arkwright!
It's over. Up to you, Reset.
Die, bitch. Well, that was
That
easy.
went better than I anticipated.
Never seen a maid work like that.
I never saw a maid work like that, says Aaron. My God. Another set of these things. Oh, good. More of these Just what I've always wanted.
A chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Mr. Arkwright!
Time for the main event.
Boost speed limiter unlocked!
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
God.
Don't screw with me.
Keep it up! It's working!
Activating skill.
Engaging shield!
Come on, man.
Like hell you are. My move now.
Full boost! Go all out! Certain arts will work better! Activating skill!
Gotcha!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Going all in.
Mr. Way!
Activating skill.
Sucker. You've got this, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Fuck off!
My move now. This'll hurt.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art. Proceed with caution.
Keep moving, then. It's over.
Fuck off, you bitch! Oh my god. I've had enough of that garbage.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Make it count, Aaron.
You annoying bitch!
Nice.
Woo!
Moving on up. I'm just getting warmed
Let's
up.
go. Level ups. We're going in the right direction here, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah. I've been here before, but not many times. No reaction from it at all? Not even a little, no. We're just gonna have to keep pressing on then. You're talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier? Yeah, we have reason to believe Genesis are in some way connected to what's happening here. I really wish I knew more about them. How did you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Well, so you're Professor Epstein's great-granddaughter. You know, I do remember hearing from Professor Hamilton that he had an adopted daughter who went missing. That would be my grandmother, yes. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diaries certainly are worrying, as is all the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Professor Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem to be capable of. We still don't know what they'll be used for in Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they'll tie into what's happening. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be a clear pattern that we can deduce from all the other cases guide us. Actually, I might as well ask, you don't think having something like that would let them develop impossible tech, right? No, it's highly unlikely. There are exceptions, like whatever happened a year and a half ago, which I don't know much about, I'll admit, but that was a very special case. None of the technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology is almost always developed in a clear, progressive manner, without any large gaps or sudden leaps. I mean, theoretically, yes. But you could make the case that in a 30 year, in like even my lifetime, I went from you know, being born in the early 1980s, you know, where, you know, computers were just kind of a thing governments had and just wealthy people, to having today having a phone that fits in your a computer that fits in your pocket, that's able to do whatever the hell you want it to do. And I would say that the technology has evolved at leaps and bounds paces nowadays. How do you explain the orbital revolution then? I believe those devices were only used to learn how orbital phenomena worked, as well as learn how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch, so much as improve the development environment, enable it to become what it was, which in itself is a significant. So that may be what we're dealing with. You can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense, it's all fallen into place now. Exactly. Sounds like we haven't got time to waste. Right. Oh man.
Oh, looks like a chest.
Curia bomb. We just flying.
Oh my, like the reception.
Get to work.
We're not done yet.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Get away from me, chickens.
Looks like a chest.
Yellow metal. That reminds me, it would be helpful to, you know.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay, really quickly. I'll put that on you. That was worth it. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh god, the chickens.
Entering battle. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long. They're down.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
This'll
hand.
hurt.
Die, bitch.
It's over. Up to you, Reset.
A chance for a shard boost.
Too slow.
A chance. There. No. Aaron.
Later, Luke.
I'm stuck. Die, chicken. Nice try, bitch.
Finish the job.
Time to make Kentucky Fried Chicken. Glorious.
Stats upgraded.
I won't stop here.
Okay.
Get to work. Could use a charge attack, you know. Attacking target.
Later.
No, 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 friend.
Now's a good time to boost.
Later.
No, no, no.
We can win right now.
Won't take long. They're down.
0
Now's a
art.
good time to boost.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Let's hit you with this.
Keep moving, Van.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts. No.
All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Time to die, platypus friend.
Get to it, Nate. Sucker.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
You were
Looks like some good loot.
Give me the Tyrol bomb.
Hey, let's say we take 5.
Okay.
Good stuff.
There we go. Let's exchange our shit. And I think it's time to save. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna make sure I save one more time. All right, let's do this. There it is. It looks so dilapidated. It's the perfect place to conduct field research for the natural sciences, though. Get what you mean, but it sure doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done in it. I can see some relatively recent footsteps and tracks on the ground, so if nothing else, it certainly has been in use. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the professor was being held hostage here. Well, we'll find out soon. Fearsome foul rogue. A giant avian monster? Looks like a giant Gryreme. Be careful. This area must be its turf. Time to take it out. Back me up, Bio. Zeros. Understood, Quatre. Rough.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working. Activating
Time for the main event.
Let's hit you with this, bitch.
All you on, yes.
I'm gonna stay back here.
Certain arts will be more effective.
I suggest we strike now.
I'm ready.
Go time. Have some more.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill. I'll take you on.
Okay. Tier.
Initializing drive.
There.
I'll take that.
Here I go.
Nice try, bitch.
Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Go time. Going all in.
Let's hit you with this again.
Go time.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit crushed.
I won't lose.
Okay.
Let's party.
I'm not Tira.
Like hell you are. Thanks, pal.
There we go.
I won't hold back. Now's our chance, Mr. Arkwright.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Let's hit you with this.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Initializing drive.
Time to heal myself.
Here goes.
Energy output at maximum. Energy output at max. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit crushed.
Engaging shield.
Woo! Yeah, nice try, idiot.
Chance.
Ow!
A chance. Reset. Activating skill.
You'll be sorry for that.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
A chance.
Initializing drive.
Fuck off.
I owe you one.
Here I go.
Energy. Activating skill.
Okay, you're annoying the shit out of me now.
Chance. Time for the
Go to hell, bitch. That takes care of it. Good work, everyone. That was rough. Something up, Quatre? Well, it's just that this area is absolutely used for field research by Institute on a regular basis. Yeah, I've never once heard reports of monsters like that one showing up here. That goes for the monsters we found in the mining tunnel, too. So we got monsters popping up all over in places they shouldn't be. One possibility does come to mind. Could be the abnormalities actually far below us. What do you mean? Why below? You are as sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright. I didn't expect you to connect this to many other disturbances across the continent in recent years. Not so quickly, at least. I'm just going off to hearsay, though. I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about them than I am. There have been numerous cases in the past few years of disturbances in the septium veins, causing abnormalities. Uh-oh. During Erebonia's civil and international wars, or Crossbell's unilateral independence declaration and recent occupation, for example. Septium veins? Remember hearing about them in the past from Jen. Something about them flowing under the continent and being the source of all life? They're called dragon veins in the east. Indeed, interference with septium veins has produced a number of distinctive phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters, as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. It has also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane known as cryptids. This is all news to me. That does sound similar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basel? There's still no signs of life inside the building. If someone was in there, I figured that bell would have drawn them out. Looks like we might come here for nothing. Well, we might find something useful in there. Yeah, I think we should give it a good look inside, just in case. We will in a second.
Oops, guess that's wrong.
Fine. There we go. Let's keep this going there, guys. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, nothing around here. There's rust everywhere, and not a soul to be seen. PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the orbital network, even. Wonder if that belonged to Professor Callaghan. Does it seem like you'll be able to get anything off of it? I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's... Huh? This looks to be Professor Callaghan's notes about the past few weeks. I finally found the investor I've been seeking. We exchanged messages a few times over the orbital network before a representative from the eerily company came to visit me directly. I already suspected that they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as much. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all of those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite. Oh no, it's Melchior. These are the bare minimum of conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is nigh impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I will have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must. Oh God, no! For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Katra. Looks like we struck gold here after all. Professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can? Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epic-making to change that. A huge paradigm shift. Another singularity, to use an example. Even if that did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. No, I think it's more likely that they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he is only a step or two away, yes? He mentioned parallel distributed computing, too, although I couldn't hazard a guess as to what that final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it could eliminate the need for decades of work? But how would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we've found all we're going to find here. We should get back to the city. I agree. Perhaps the CID, Guild, or Wren might be able to help.
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside.
It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Well, that's not good.
Over there!
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
No, this can't...
Professor Callaghan!
God damn! Body count in this game is crazy.
The cause of death was drowning. I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Hey there, Soccer! How's Soccer doing? But yeah, how's Soccer doing? Oh god. That would be a very interesting Pokemon, but not bad myself. I'm doing pretty dang good. I won't lie. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood this glorious day. I'm also very tired today.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
The pieces are just about coming together. As abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. But now it's crystal clear he made a deal with the Mafia, and this is the end result. Arbok. Oh man, there's Soccer. Hell yeah. It's Starbot all over again. The motive then was to stop the victim from talking and make an example of him. Same here, I wonder. How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered. Oh, trust me, I'm burning with anger on the inside. Those bastards have screwed us over again and again, and this is a perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling. They do, yes. They've both been through a lot. I'm sorry about what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over, not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. Remember the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as a result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to superintelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. Then after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn this shit? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here? Oh man, trails through Reverie right there. But yeah, I'm doing pretty dang fantastic. I'm also getting to play this game, which is fantastic as well. No, it was well established by multiple sources that it was impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating themselves at some point in the future. But that could be decades or centuries in the future. And even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't been created. So it's a similar deal to what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. It's hard keeping up with all of this. don't think that Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? Huh, that's a good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. A puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbell then, but is part of what's happening now. Prototype ordnance that's even more of an enigma than artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like. Ah. So it does. That does seem like a valid approach. Not bad, small fry. Thanks. I still don't know what's going on though. Alright, established that the issues with the orbital network in Basel were caused by parallel distributed computing. And we have Professor Callaghan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible, but before being murdered. Plus the fact that this is so similar and yet so different to what happened in Crossbell?
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
No, that final condition couldn't be. I wonder who's calling.
Yes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
Ren, what's wrong? Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
A tea party? Eek! Ah!
Ren?
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety?
We did, but what's going on?
Are archaisms running amok in the city? They must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Ren! We got cut off, huh? The signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Why are they glowing like that? What's happening? We've just heard the news too. What the hell's going on? Look! It's Alma's high-speed airship. Hop in now. We're heading back to. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and let everyone know what's happened. Yes, ma'am. I can't get in touch with the guild either. Then let's just get back to the city. What the shit? These guys serious? The city is... Why are they going after innocent people? Help! Somebody help! There's still people trapped in the city. Going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated. Well, holy shit!
Let's get to work. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Have some more.
Keep moving, Ben.
Gotcha.
A chance!
Come on, the star has arrived.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on yet.
Fuck off!
Enemy still
Bitch.
attacking target. Time for shards.
Down.
Now's a good time.
We can win
Won't
this
take
round.
long.
Now's a good time to boost.
Yeah, that's right, idiot.
Activating skill.
You got this,
Activating skill.
Die.
It should be safe for now.
Woo!
Nice job, Agnes.
This is getting crazy. Are you all right? Take cover indoors. We'll be invoicing Vern for this, so don't you worry. Huh? Okay, well thanks. We'll hole up there. What the hell, man? Howdy, just wrap things up here. That's not the... You're really out here charging people during a terrorist attack? Alvis, it's bad enough when you did it in Krail. Not the time for this, Elvis. We need all the free hands we can get. It'd be best if we split up. There's too many of them.
And yes, you guys.
Odette, Albert, Ren.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a ton got in. How are things on your end?
We evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
What? Since when? Wait, I remember Zin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest? It's very reassuring to have you here. I'm curious as to how you saw this coming, but we got more pressing things to worry about. Call it the council president's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I've no room to complain. I'll leave this to you. Makes sense to me. We'll back you up. Just follow my lead. What the? Ren? She's just on another level. Always felt there was something funky with her. Mask off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Reset. Connect the dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, their goal centers around Professor Callaghan's incomplete energy research. Valmata has claimed his work and seeks to complete it. Then their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No. You know where that is, Katra? The observatory. That was Professor Callaghan's original research annex. That's where the orbital net's mainframe is located to. Really? Odette, did you see that gold airship? Where was it headed? Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way. Bingo. The city's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention. But of course, we're not lackeys, damn it! Aw, poor Elvis. But you're a cute lackey. That's all that matters. We'll make sure Armada doesn't get their way. Damn straight. This time we're going to beat them within a reg of their lives.
Hold on. You're not going too, are you, Agnes? Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step. So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here. Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started. Let's do this!
The aero trams are all at a stop. We'll have to take the road instead. And let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye out as we go. There might be still people who need our help. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a perfect place to end, right here. This is a perfect place to end for tonight. Plus, I'm starting to get a little tired, and I don't want to trail off. So, thank you to GFRX. Thank you to Soccer for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Always appreciate you all. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for the stream. Take care. Thanks for hanging out there, GFRX. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you all. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.